If this world is as evil as I say it is, why am I still here? Is that a chemtrail? Kind of looks like a chemtrail. The fact that I don't know what that is makes me feel insignificant. I want to know everything. I think it's important for people to know what is going on. I think it's important for people to know how things really work. We shouldn't just be walking around pretending as if we know what is going on, but we have no clue what's really going on. I do believe that there are a lot of things that are being done to us that are not good, but because we don't really know what's going on, we don't even realize that these things are being done to us. This world is really that evil. Don't expect people that are more intelligent than you, that are more powerful than you, to really give a fuck about you. People are evil. The people that are more powerful than you are interested in making their lives easy. And they will be able to make their lives easy when they're controlling you, because you will make their lives easy. So they should be able to manipulate you. They should be able to make sure that the rules that they create protect them. There are a lot of things that the higher ups are saying that we don't even agree with. Lots of rules that they've created that we don't even agree with. But they are very powerful. They are very powerful. We can't say, no, we don't agree with the rules that you've created for us. We want to create our own rules. We can't say that. They are very powerful. See, in this world, people don't really listen to you because you're right. They listen to you because you're powerful. It ain't about being right. It's about being powerful. Doesn't matter how right you are. No one is going to listen to you unless you are powerful. Most people who don't really have power in this world are right. Most of the things that they say are true. But because they're not powerful, no one is really listening to them. Most of the rules that the people that are powerful have created for us don't make sense. But because they're powerful, what can we say? It's about power, man. It's not about being right. And that should tell you something. It should tell you that you are in a world that is evil. That's what that should tell you. But you still pretend as if this world is not evil. The content of this channel revolves around antinatalism. I talk a lot about how evil the world is. I think it's very important that people really understand how evil the world is. I think that's really, really important. It's like we've turned a blind eye to that. Like we don't really see just how evil the world is. And when we see evil things happen, we lie to ourselves. When people do evil things, we just feel like punishing them, is good. I find it weird that when people, for example, commit murder, their friends, their family, their relatives feel like the relatives of the person, the family and the friends of the person that was murdered feel like if the person that committed the murder gets arrested, they would have gotten justice. Like, yeah, if that person that murdered my friend, if that person that murdered my brother, if that person that murdered my nephew gets arrested, that's justice. And they'll even celebrate. I hope that person rots in prison. As if that changes anything. Hasn't really changed anything. When you think about it, you realize that that's actually stupid. It's actually stupid for people to feel like they must go to court and see what the verdict is going to be, if that person is going to be found guilty. Like that's really important. As if that's closure. As if that really changes anything. That makes them forget just how evil the world is. The truth is that the world is evil. And in this world, people do kill each other. That's completely natural. That happens. There's nothing that we'll be able to do about that. We can't change that. We can't change the fact that some people are fucked up. We can't change the fact that some people are angry. We can't change the fact that some people are hungry. Some people are living in poverty. Some people don't know how to make a living, so they rob other people. We can't change that. Life has no balance, and that is the truth. So, lying to ourselves isn't really going to help us. The truth is that the world is evil, and it will continue to be evil no matter what we do. That is why I talk a lot about how evil this world is. But why am I still here if this world is really that evil? Why don't I just exit while I still can? So I don't know how the future is going to be. With the way that technology is growing, we don't know how the future is going to be. Maybe in a few years we're going to find ourselves in a simulation and it will be impossible to escape that simulation. Who knows? The truth is that I don't really care anymore. I've really been through a lot, and because of that, I stopped caring. So I think it's important that I just do the right thing. It's important that I talk about what I'm seeing. It's important that I become more of what I am, because I'm no longer fearful. I no longer care what other people think of me. I no longer care about being judged. I don't care. People can judge me. I really do not care. I'm not really afraid of anything anymore. So I think it's important that I keep on talking about what's really going on. It's really important that I have conversations with people about what's really going on, since there isn't that many people that are talking about what is going on. Now, there ain't that many people that are talking about what's going on. People just want to party. They just want to get drunk. They just want to have fun. They just want to be distracted. They don't really want to see what is going on in this world. So people like me have to continue being here talking about what is going on, because there ain't that many people that are actually talking about what is going on. You see the problem? A lot of people are living a lie. I remember back in 2019, when I started searching for content that I felt like I can relate to. It was hard for me to find content that I was able to relate to, because there weren't that many YouTubers that were making the kind of content that I felt like I can relate to. That's because not that many people are able to see how evil the world is. People keep themselves distracted, and because of that, they keep on making mistakes that they shouldn't be making. It's really weird that it's not easy for an average person to see how evil it is to have children in a world like this. That makes you realize that we are being brainwashed as people. Do you understand how big of a deal it is to actually have a child, but you never even question the ethics of having children? You never even ask yourself if that's going to be a good idea or not. You never even ask yourself that question. You never ask yourself if it's not a big deal to create a new person that is going to come into this world and actually have an experience. You feel like it is obvious that that's a good thing. It's not really a big deal, It's a good thing. I've done something good, and people should congratulate me for that. When people say that they are pregnant, they expect other people to say congratulations, like they've made a very good decision, even though they were just trying to have fun, and it happened that they conceived. We know that most times when people get pregnant, it has nothing to do with them actually wanting to have children. There ain't that many guys that actually want to have children. There ain't that many guys that actually want to have children. Most of the times when guys have sex, they're just trying to enjoy themselves. It has nothing to do with having children. It's women that want to have children. Most guys actually regret having children, especially guys that are not making a lot of money, because of all the responsibilities that come with having to raise a child. That's why there are so many single baby mamas that are actually bitter, because their baby daddies ain't doing anything for their kids. It's very expensive to raise a child. It is very, very expensive, and life is very depressing. People want to distract themselves, They want to distract themselves. They don't just want to focus on raising their children, because life is too boring. They're not really happy, so they want to focus on things that are going to keep them distracted. So they spend their money on things that keep them distracted. It's women that want to have children. That is why they enjoy raising children. Men don't really enjoy raising children. They don't want to play with children. So 9 out of 10 times when a child is born, that child wasn't really planned. And people expect you to say congratulations. No, you just made a mistake. You just made a mistake. I remember there's this other meme that I saw on Facebook. It says, don't bring your children to a cinema. I didn't come here to listen to how weak your pull-out game is. Because kids can be annoying, man. Kids can be fucking annoying sometimes. Damn, I sweat a lot these days. It has to do with the lotion that I use. It makes me sweat a lot. I have dry skin, so the lotion that I use is for dry skin. I think that's why I sweat a lot. Plus I was working very fast. And I haven't worked like this in a while. Having a child in this world, man, isn't a good thing. Isn't something that people should be proud of. They don't really know what the heck they're doing. They just want other people to make them feel like they've done the right thing, you know. They want other people to support them. I remember I saw a post from Elon Musk. He said, instead of hosting baby showers, we should host business showers. And that's true. There are a lot of things that people that are doing that are actually good for our society. And no one gives a fuck. When you have a baby, you expect other people to come and give you gifts because you have a baby. You only have a baby because you don't really think. You don't think about the implications of having a child. Most people that have babies shouldn't even be having babies because they can't even take care of their children. There ain't that many people that actually have enough money to be taking care of other people. A lot of people are broke. I remember I saw a post on Facebook that says, if you are earning more than 7,000 in South Africa, you are in the 10%. And I laughed because I thought that was a joke, but when I really thought about it, it was like, wait. A lot of people are actually broke in South Africa. A lot of people are really broke. A lot of people don't make 7K a month in South Africa. I don't know that many people that are making 70K a month. Listen, a lot of people are unemployed, right? I think more than 50% of South Africans are unemployed, meaning that they don't even make 2K a month, you know? Because they are, they do hustle. You know, it doesn't mean that if you're unemployed, you don't hustle, but you won't be making that much money because there isn't that many things that you can do. It's not like you're in America, you're in Brooklyn, maybe you can sell drugs and make real money. But in South Africa, you can't really do much if you're jobless. Not that many people are able to make 7K. And you know how much 7K is in dollars? I think 7K is like $400. A lot of people in South Africa are broke and they be having children. There's something wrong with how they think, you know. There isn't a person in their right mind that will be having children if they are earning less than 7K. You can't be doing that. Raising a child is very expensive. Raising a child is very expensive unless you want the child to come into this world and actually suffer with you because you are already miserable. And you want someone else to come and suffer with you. Because if you're going to have a child, the child will have to be with you. Because you will have been the one that will have brought them into this world. So the child will have to be raised by you, even if you are a broke piece of shit. If children were able to choose parents, they wouldn't even choose most of the people that are parents. because they're not even good enough to be parents. They're not even earning enough to be parents. They don't even know what they are really doing when they're raising their children. They don't know how their children even think. They don't know. They even studied psychology. Like, they don't know shit. They don't know shit. When their children are sick, they just take them to hospitals because they don't know shit that they be breeding. Something's wrong with how people think. That's the reason why I talk a lot about how evil the world is and how wrong it is to bring people into this world. Growing up, I never questioned the ethics of having children. I thought it was the right thing to do. I thought each and every person should have children. In fact, there was a time when I would actually think, wait, what if I can't have children? Like, I'd feel this deep sense of fear. Like, wait, what if when I grow up and I want to have children, I can't have children? Because I don't know if I can have children. There are people that grow up and realize that they cannot have children. They didn't know all along that they couldn't have children, but they just grow up and actually realize they can't have children. I was afraid of being sterile growing up. Because I never questioned the ethics of having children, even though life wasn't easy for me. Growing up, life wasn't easy for me. I had to deal with a lot. I know that this world is evil because I've had to deal with a lot growing up, and all the things that I had to deal with, I didn't get rewarded for these things. It's not like I dealt with these things for a reason. It's not like I'm able to look back and be like, yeah, man, I understand why I had to deal with this. This has helped me in this way and that way. Life was just hard, and I just had to keep on fighting. There's no reason for life to be this hard. People lie to themselves all the time, but trust me, there's no reason for life to be this hard. If this world was good, life wouldn't be this hard. We would be able to live freely and actually enjoy our lives without having to do much. And if we wanted to challenge ourselves, we'll just create simulations or just play some games. There's a reason why some people want to become boxers even if they have money. Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg want to box, I guess. It's fun. They want to challenge themselves. They want to see how strong they are, I guess. That's beautiful. Life itself shouldn't be hard. And if we wanted to challenge ourselves, we just need to create games that are challenging and actually challenge ourselves. Join sports that are challenging and actually challenge ourselves. Growing up, I used to compete a lot with other kids. I was really into sports, so I used to compete a lot with other kids. And I enjoyed doing that. I really enjoyed doing that because it's what I wanted to do. It wasn't something that I was forced to do. It's something that I wanted to do, But life is hard, man. We find ourselves competing for survival as if we asked to be here. That's what's sick about this world. Nobody asked to be here and they have to be competing for survival. I just made a video talking about why nobody asked to be here. If you think, people asked to be here, just watch the video that I published before this one. we should be able to realize that no one asked to be here. This is a very challenging experience. We don't know what is going on. We just find ourselves in this world and we don't know what the heck is going on. And we gotta survive. You cannot tell me that this is good. You can't tell me that this is good. I do understand that if you are lucky enough, you can find yourself enjoying this experience. And I think that's what makes this the perfect prison. The fact that some people are enjoying this experience, or let me put it this way, the fact that some people look like they're enjoying this experience. Because if you have been broke your whole life and you see some people like having money and going wherever they want to go, traveling the world, eating the kind of food that they want to eat, driving the kind of cars that they want to drive, wearing the kind of clothes that they want to wear, you think these people are really enjoying their lives because you've been broke your whole life. So you think, oh well, if I had money, at least things would be better, blah blah blah. Or what if even the people that have money are not like really enjoying themselves? It's just that you don't really know that they're not enjoying themselves because you see them traveling the world, doing all the things that you would like to do that you know that you cannot do because you're broke. So you think, oh, these people must be enjoying themselves because they have everything that I want. What if no one is really enjoying themselves here? We just wish that we had things that other people have, and some of them wish that they had the things that we have. It seems like people are not really enjoying their lives, man, when you think deeply about everything. It seems like we're all trying to run away from something. We're all trying to escape something. And we do whatever we can to escape this thing that we're trying to escape. And that's what life is about. Life is about trying to escape this thing that we're all trying to escape. Life is about, escaping boredom. It seems like we're all trying to escape boredom. We're all trying to escape suffering. And that's the reason why we do anything at all. Because if you just decided to chill and do nothing, you'll be bored as fuck. And being bored is suffering. You don't want to be bored. People hate to be bored. Children hate to be bored. Have you ever seen a child crying because they are bored? Like they're so bored that they are crying. They want to do something that they enjoy doing. They don't want to just sit and do nothing because that is boring. Humans are just like babies. They're just big babies. They don't want to be bored. They want to find themselves doing things that are going to keep them distracted enough. The life itself is boring, but we want to keep ourselves distracted by doing a lot of things that are going to keep us distracted. A lot of things that are going to keep us away from the truth, which is that life is actually boring. And the funny thing is that one of the things that we do trying to escape boredom is having children. That's why I keep on telling people that no one is like having children because they're strong and they just want to take care of another person and all that. No, they're having children because they feel like something is missing and they're trying to fill that void. Everyone is trying to feel a void, because we're all trying to escape boredom, we're all trying to escape suffering, we're all trying to escape discomfort. So it's really weird to me that I wasn't able to realize that this world is just evil when I was young. I wasn't able to realize that, nah, the reason why I'm struggling, the reason why I'm suffering, the reason why I had to deal with getting bullied, the reason why I had to stress a lot was because this world is actually evil. It had nothing to do with me doing the wrong things. Because when you're young and you don't know enough about life, I mean, I still don't know enough about life, but when I was young, I really didn't know shit. It's easy to blame yourself when you see other kids happy and you look at your life, even though they weren't really happy. But when you look at other kids and think they're happy and you look at your life, you're like, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe there's something that I'm doing wrong, you know? Only if I can try to do things this way, things are going to be better. Maybe I shouldn't talk a lot. Maybe I shouldn't debate with other kids a lot. Maybe I shouldn't talk back to my teachers. I blamed myself a lot for whenever like bad things happened to me when I was young. I used to feel like everything was my fault. I would think, well, the reason why my teachers are always like punishing me is because I talk a lot. I question everything. They don't like me. So maybe I shouldn't talk a lot. Maybe the reason why other kids hate me and they always want to fight with me, you know, it's because I talk a lot and I question everything. Maybe I should just be quiet, you know. That kid is quiet and no one is messing with them. So maybe I should just be quiet and kids will still fuck with me. I'm like, what? How should I be? I didn't realize that I was just in a fucking trap. And I had to fucking fight back intelligently. It's important that when you fight back intelligently. No matter what happens to you, make sure that the way that you react is brilliant. No matter what happens to you, even if a person does something that's very stupid, that affects you in a negative way, make sure that the way that you react is brilliant. Use your brain, you know, don't allow your emotions to control you. That's gonna fuck up your life. That's gonna make things worse for you. Remember, you are in a trap. No one gives a fuck about how unfair your life has been, how unfair other people have treated you. No one gives a fuck if you are angry. No one gives a fuck if you are sad. No one gives a fuck if you are suicidal. You know, try to react intelligently, no matter what happens. Fuck your emotions. You know, it's not like your emotions are good. You know, it's not like your emotions are good. Your emotions are part of this realm. Your emotions are what's controlling you. Emotions are what making people bring children into this world. You know, if really they were thinking as they should, they wouldn't be having children, because that's completely illogical looking at the things that are going on in this world. So fuck emotions, fuck your emotions. You know, just think. Whenever something happens that you do not like, think first before you act. Stop and think first before you act. Ask yourself, what's the best way to respond to this? What's the best way to react in this situation? If you allow your emotions to control you, because you feel like other people care and they'll just see that you're just angry. You're gonna fuck your life up. Life is already fucked up. Don't make it worse by allowing your emotions to control you. It's emotions that are making people have children. It's emotions that are making people make stupid decisions. So don't allow your emotions to control you, because you're gonna make stupid decisions too. You don't want to make stupid decisions, trust me. You'd rather suffer because, of course, you were brought into this world of bondage where people suffer. But make sure that you're making the right decisions. You should be able to look back and be like, damn, I made the dopest decisions since the beginning. It's just that life fucking sucks. And that's what's going to make you realize that life sucks, because even if you make the right decisions, it's not like life is going to be easy. No, life is still going to be hard, because life is fucking hard. There isn't much to life, really. You know, life has no meaning and there isn't much to it. Sometimes you think, well, if only I had this, if only I had that, my life would be better. But if you had those things, you still feel like, damn, but life still sucks, because there isn't much to it. Some of y'all keep on believing that life can get better because you haven't had a chance to experience things that people that you admire experiencing, to actually realize that it's all meaningless. You know, you've never been famous, so you're like, oh, maybe if I was famous. If you're an incel, you think, oh, maybe if I had money and, lots of girls liked me, life would mean something. Sex isn't all that. Trust me, it's all meaningless, man. There's a reason why people that are rich perform rituals that are fucked up. Like, most of these people be performing rituals that are fucked up. Like, they don't give a fuck about torturing children, raping children, and all that, because they're not satisfied. They feel like, yo, man, I need more, because your mind will always acclimate to things. It's like there isn't anything that your mind cannot get used to. If you get to have a lot of sex in your life with women, it'll get to a point where sex is nothing, because you've had a lot of sex in your life. Like, it's nothing. There's a reason why some people allow themselves to get chained. When having sex, they allow themselves to get changed. Like, they're no longer really turned on by normal sex. Like, they want to do something crazy. That's what's gonna turn them on. If you are a straight guy, you might end up being gay if you have a lot of money and getting a lot of female attention. You'll get to a point where it means nothing. So you're like, let me try the gay shit. Maybe. You know what I mean? There's a reason why a lot of rich people are pedophiles. There's nothing that's really gonna satisfy you in this world. There is nothing that's really going to satisfy you in this world, because we weren't even meant to be satisfied. We are in this evil world. We didn't ask to be here. We just found ourselves here. And it is important for us to realize that we are in an evil world, so that we will make the right decisions instead of perpetuating our own suffering, instead of bringing innocent people into this realm, pretending as if we're doing the right thing. It's better to see the truth than to believe in lies. It's better for people to see what's going on in the world than to not see what is going on in the world. The truth is always better than lies. I know that it's not easy to come into terms with the fact that you are in an evil world, but that is the truth. No one is coming to save you. Jesus isn't coming back to save you. Jesus was made up by people that are really running this world, people that want to control other people, people that are truly, truly evil. Because you think that people that are in jail are evil, people that have killed other people are evil, people that still are evil. No, they're not evil. They're victims too, man. I'm talking about people that are really evil, people that are really, 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 really evil. People don't want this world to be better, you know what I mean? People who don't want you to be happy, people who want things to remain the same so that they will be able to control. I'm talking about those kind of people. I'm not talking about people that just get too emotional sometimes and they find themselves doing evil shit and you think they're evil. They're victims too. It's not easy being a human. You understand that? It's not easy being a human. Sometimes you lose it. It can happen tomorrow that you lose it. Your girlfriend can do something so fucked up that you lose it and punch her in the face and she dies. Get arrested, like, oh, it's involuntary manslaughter, but you still have to do some jail time, because you killed someone. It can happen that in 2 years you find yourself in a situation where you don't have shit. You don't have money. You have no one. You decide to rob people. That can happen. You don't know how your life is going to be in the future. That's why you shouldn't even be judging anyone. We are who we are, man. No one asked for this shit. So we're all just trying to make our lives better. We're all trying to deal with this world the way that we can. Because what can we do? Life is not treating us the same. Some people are lucky. You're lucky if you live in a house. Some people are homeless. You're lucky if you have some money, if you are able to earn some money every month. Some people ain't able to earn money every month. You're lucky if you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend that actually loves you, that's not abusive. Some people are in bad relationships. You're lucky if you're married to the right person. Some people are stressing every day. Some people don't even want to go back home. They just they can't even go back home from work. They can't go straight home from work. They have to drink first because they know that when they get home they're going to stress a lot, so they'll rather drink first. So you're lucky if you are married to the right person. You're lucky if you're single. There's some people that are in horrible relationships and they're trying to escape these relationships. They really realize that, well, maybe being single is better, but they can't really escape these relationships. They have babies, wrong people. They're fucked. Life is not treating us the same way as people. That's why we mustn't judge other people. Don't judge other people. Understand that we are all in this fucking mess together. It's important that you keep on evolving. so that you start to see what's happening, so that you don't make stupid decisions because you don't understand what is going on. That's why I've been saying that it is stupid to have children in a world that you don't even understand. You don't even know what a chemtrail is. You know, there are people that are feeding us poison. People that are controlling us with technology. People that are able to make us feel a certain way using technology, using Wi-Fi. You don't even know what Wi-Fi is. You can't create that shit. And you think it is a good idea to bring a child into this world. What makes you think that this world is good? What makes you think that these people that are able to create Wi-Fi are good and they have your best interest and they will make sure that your children are going to enjoy this experience? These people are above you, man. They know some shit that you don't know. At least if you knew what's going on, at least if you were equal to these people, you know that life is kind of fair. But life won't be fair if there are people that are able to do things that you won't even understand. Even if you had to be here for 1 billion years, you'd never be able to understand these things. Because you just can't. It's impossible for you to understand these things. The same way that it's impossible for a dog to speak. I saw a dog barking at a statue the other day. It's like, this dog it's not even capable of seeing that that's just a fucking statue. Doesn't even wonder why that thing is not moving. Like, it's just so fucking dumb. Even humans are dumb. Think that you're smart. You're not smart. There are a lot of things that you don't understand that, you know, other people understand. So you're not smart. Don't lie to yourself. The reason why there is no equality in this world is because the world itself is evil. We are all just trying to survive. If the world was not evil, there would be equality. And we'll be enjoying our lives. You know, we'll be focusing on enjoying our lives. We wouldn't be focusing on fighting for resources. It's not like this planet isn't rich. Do you understand that it's possible for humans to live in peace if that's what we really wanted? Do you understand that? Do you understand that it is possible for each and every human to have what they want and live in peace? Do you understand that? So ask yourself, why is it that some of us don't have the things that we want? Some of us are truly poor. Some of us are homeless. Some people are super rich and they have everything. They are so rich that with the money that they have, they will be able to change the lives of millions of people. That's how rich they are. Trust me, man. This world isn't good. Just that you've allowed other people to brainwash you. You didn't allow yourself to think. You didn't allow yourself to question things. You felt like everything is obvious. Nah, the world is evil, man. The world is evil. We're all part of this world, but trust me, this world is evil. And you don't even own your life. That's another thing. You don't even own your life. There are people that are more powerful than you that own your life. Just like you are able to own the life of an animal because you are more powerful than it. And you can't really complain because that's how things work. And you also do control those that you are more powerful than. So who are you to judge those that are controlling you because you are not as powerful as they are? If this world is as evil as I say it is, why am I still here? I think there's a lot to learn, and I'm really focusing on learning. Each and every day I'm focusing on learning. Every night when I go to sleep, I listen to like a podcast of people talking about consciousness. I'm very interested in consciousness. Like, I'm really interested in consciousness. Like, how is it that we're conscious? Every night when I go to sleep, I'll be listening to a podcast where someone that talks about consciousness or that knows something about consciousness is being invited. I mean, no one really knows shit about consciousness, but it's important that we hear, other people's perspectives. What do you think consciousness is? Do you think consciousness is fundamental? Do you think consciousness arises from matter? Do you think death is the end? Do you think death is possible? Do you think we will always be conscious? Do you think life is just a dream? What do you think of solipsism? Do you think only one mind exists and it's just hallucinating everything? What do you think of non-duality? What do you think of idealism? What do you think of biocentrism? What do you think of materialism? What do you think of evolution? I'm really interested in what the truth is. That's all that I think about, what the fuck is the truth? Because that's what really matters. What really matters is the truth. I'm not just going to be playing this game and doing what everyone is doing as if I know what is going on. I've suffered a lot to just play this game. There's something that I've seen when I was suffering. What I've realized is that something isn't right. I know what I've experienced. I know what I saw. So because I know what I've experienced and I know what I saw, I'm more interested in figuring out what is going on than just enjoying my life. I do actually try to enjoy my life, but I'm always trying to figure out what's going on. I love talking to people about what they think is going on. I don't just want to have normal conversations anymore. I want to ask people, what do you think about dreams? Why do you think we dream? Why is it that when we're dreaming, we don't know that we're dreaming? What if life is just a dream? What if I'm dreaming right now and I don't know that I'm dreaming, because when I'm dreaming I never get to know that I'm actually dreaming? So what if this is also a dream? If you are really interested in understanding the true nature of reality, that curiosity is going to drive you. It's what's going to be driving you. Because truth does exist. Life is something. We're not really sure what it is, but it is definitely something. Some of us are very interested in figuring out what it is. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm still here. I think it is possible to learn I think it's possible to realize some things that I haven't realized yet. There have been times when I was young when I just thought that matter really did exist. I just thought like the physical world really does exist. But now I don't really think the physical world exists. I think consciousness is fundamental. I think everything is a product of consciousness. I could be wrong. I'm not saying that I'm right, but I'm really sure that I'm right. Just that I don't really know for sure is the thing. So yeah, I am learning, I'm trying to figure out what's going on, So yeah, man, I want to learn about this world, make sure that I don't get trapped here again, because this wasn't worth it. I know that it wasn't worth it. And I don't feel like angry or sad. I just know, like, this is a fact. The fact is that this was not worth it. This is not coming from anger. I'm not saying that it was not worth it because I'm angry or I'm sad. I'm not feeling anything right now. I'm just speaking the truth. I know that this was not worth it. It was stupid. And I've made the right decision to not bring anyone here. And I'm very happy about my decision. Sometimes when I'm not feeling well, I think of the fact that I haven't brought anyone here and just smile, Sometimes I just remind myself that, yo, man, but you didn't bring anyone here, so that's beautiful. Just the fact that you have realized that this world is evil and you realized what you needed to do. That's beautiful. Because it was possible for you to make a very stupid decision and actually bring someone else here. Can you imagine if you had a child right now? You'll be thinking about that child every day, like, yo, man, how am I going to, make sure that this child gets to have a good experience? How am I going to save money for this child to have a good experience? This child is going to go to a university one day. How am I going to make sure that, this child is going to have whatever they need, If it's a girl, that girl won't have to have sex with guys that he doesn't want to have sex with just because he wants money. That's fucking evil, man, when you think about it. If it's a guy, that guy won't have to stress and feel useless because he doesn't have money. You know how hard it is being a fucking guy that doesn't have money in a fucking university? That's hard, man. You find out you don't even have food. Girls don't even want you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't even think about you. You're nothing. That sucks. That's torture, man. No one has to go through that bullshit. But motherfuckers are too stupid, so they feel like that's necessary. It's completely unnecessary. So I feel proud, when I think of the fact that I've realized that having children is completely stupid. Even if you do have money, it is still stupid, Chances are you just spoil your kids, and how kids that are spoiled are. They don't understand shit. They just be horrible people. They'll lack empathy. Because they will not have experienced life the way other people have experienced life. Like, they'll have an unrealistic view of the world. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, let's keep on waking up, and let's keep on becoming more of what we are, you know. Embrace ourselves, not be ashamed of who we are. You know, every day I'm becoming more of what I am, you know. I no longer like try to lie to people because I feel like they won't understand me. Now I tell people the truth. Now I tell girls the truth. You know, if I meet a girl and she asks me about kids, like, yo, do you have a child? I tell her straight up that, yo, I don't want kids. I think this world is too horrible and I don't want kids. I don't give a fuck if that's a turn off. I don't care anymore. If I'm with a girl and she starts talking about Christianity, I tell her the truth, man, that, hey, man, we've been lied to, you know. She can say whatever she says about me. I do not care. People can judge me. I know that they're wrong, you know, and I know that they're ignorant and I'm not ignorant. So I'd rather embrace my wokeness and stop allowing other people to control me just because they're ignorant. I do understand that I'm in a world full of ignorant people, but it doesn't mean that I must pretend to be ignorant just to be accepted by other people. No, I'm just gonna be myself. You know, I've tried my best to fit in, you know, but these people are too stupid. You know, it's like they keep on becoming dumber. So I might end up being a total retard because I'm trying to like fit in, you know. Nah, if I'm conscious, I'm conscious. I'm gonna be conscious and live my life the way that I want to live my life. If they don't understand me, it's fine. The good thing is that I've reached a level of consciousness where I don't really need other people, you know, and that's beautiful. You can't always be trying to fit in, you know. Maybe we're game changers. Maybe we're the ones that you make people think. And you can't make people think if you're trying to like fit in, trying to play by their rules. People are unconscious, man. It sucks. So it's important to just embrace your wokeness and just be who you are. Fuck everything. Thank you all, guys.